Springers, springies, welcome home for a Great American Chat, a podcast where we chat about great American media. I'm Chad Maurice, and Cricket is back. Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner. How you been, Chad?
I've been okay. How was your summer?
It was busy. How about you?
Boring.
Yeah. I had a little trip I took to go see some Donald fans. That was exciting. So that
Oh,
was good.
that's right. Oh, yeah, you went to Pennsylvania, right? Somewhere to watch the premiere of some movie, right?
Correct. Yes.
Which
One
movie
of
was that?
Trevor's. That was I believe it was Grounded.
Oh, that's right. You saw it before it's aired on TV. That's right.
Yes.
Because it
Yep.
hasn't aired yet. That's right. That's right. Speaking of Trevor, I was going to ask you, what's the latest on the Trevor news? You have any news?
No, there's a Christmas movie coming out. We don't know
Mm-hmm.
yet exactly all the details, but he's given us little hints about
Uh-huh.
it. And then I think Where the Wind Blows is going to be letting us know when that's going to be released here soon.
Oh, I'm going to put it like that. I forgot to do that. There we go. Oh, yeah, Where the Wind Blows.
Hmm.
Yeah. And Grounded comes out on TV later this month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
September 27th, I believe. Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. We got a
Yeah.
few people here. Jackie's here. Hey,
Hey,
Jackie.
Jackie.
Misty made it here on time. Hey, Misty.
Misty, woohoo!
Cat is here.
Hey, Cat.
Victoria's here. All right.
Hi, Victoria.
So let's see. Oh wait. Misty says something. I just heard something about where the wind blows. Oh, is there news? No, there's no news. We don't know anything.
I know it's the announcement's coming. I know that.
It's coming? Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Just don't know when.
Just don't know when. All right. All right. So tonight we are chatting about this new series, Crossroad Springs, which
Yes.
debuted last week, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
So are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's
All
do this,
right.
Chad.
Let's do it, lady. All right, so this is a show about a family, the Hamiltons,
Hmm.
who own this ranch. Where the ranch is, we don't know. All we
I
know
know. I
is,
was wondering that too.
yeah,
I'm thinking Montana.
all we know is it's south of Chicago. Because remember,
Yeah, that's true.
James the pastor said he came down from Chicago.
Yeah, that's true.
So it could be in Indiana where you are.
Hey, could be. Never know. Wouldn't
Yeah,
that
but
be something?
yeah, but they never said in the show like what state,
I was wondering. I
it
thought I
occurs in.
missed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that makes me
no,
feel better.
no, I didn't catch it. Misty says it's not in California. No, it's not in California. No, no, it's south of Chicago somewhere. So the story here is the Hamilton Ranch is struggling. The foreman left. They're short on help. The father gets hurt. And also there's some feud going on with their neighbor.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Kat. She likes our hats.
Oh, thank you.
So let's see. Let's get the cast of characters up here so we know who's who here. So we have Aunt Amy. She's over there on the right in this picture. She's like the motherly figure of this show.
Mhm.
And I'm guessing that she came to the ranch after Willis's wife passed away.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm not sure. I think
Yeah.
that's my assumption as well.
Yeah, Willis is the father there, the picture on the left there, and he's a widower. He's Aunt Amy's brother, and he is a stubborn rancher. Yeah, he was a little bit hard to take in this episode, but we'll get into that. Let's see who else we have here. We have Janet. These are the two kids. Okay, so these are Willis's kids. We have Janet.
Yes.
She's an ER doctor, and she lives about 30 minutes away. And then we have James. He's a pastor in Chicago,
Mhm.
which we already mentioned. And then we have some love interests, some love interests. We have Eric, who
Yep.
is Janet's boyfriend of 6
Mhm.
months, and he is a cardiologist. And I don't know if you know this, but the actors who play Eric and Janet are actually married.
Oh, really? No, I did not
Yeah,
know that.
you didn't know that? Yeah.
No, I didn't do very much research on this one, Chad.
Yeah, she got her husband cast in this thing, I think. I
That's
don't know
awesome.
if I don't know if she had a hand in it, but I don't know, but I think she did. And then Maggie is the cafe owner, and I think she's going to be James's love interest. And what's interesting about her is she owns a cafe that doesn't have a kitchen. And we'll chat about that later when we get to those scenes.
You don't know that, Chad. She could have had them all ready to go in there, like a little refrigerator. Come on now, give her some credit.
And then we have Daniel Newman, played by Jesse Hutch. And he, I guess, is the villain in the show,
Mhm.
supposedly. But what is he a villain or is he not? We'll chat about that later.
Okay.
And then let's see. Then we have the Hedges. They never say their last name on the episode. I had to look up their last name. The Hedges, Tina and Lewis. And Tina is Prego. And at first, when they first entered the show, I thought that they were just visiting or passing through town, but apparently they are residents
Oh, yeah,
because
they're gonna. Yeah, they live
because
in the apartment.
yeah, because later in the episode they mentioned they have an apartment and they're talking to their landlord.
Yep.
So the one thing I thought it was funny when Maggie meets them in the cafe,
Mm-hmm.
like she acts like she doesn't know who they are, right?
Right.
Yeah, but I thought that was strange because I was thinking this is a small town where everybody knows everybody. So if they live there, shouldn't she know who they are?
You would think, but maybe they
Yeah,
never visited her establishment.
I
Maybe
mean that could
maybe
be.
they've only been there a month. Maybe they're homebodies, Chad. You never know.
Could be. Or because they don't have any money, they can't go out to eat.
That
How's that?
too.
How's
Mm-hmm.
that? All right,
Yeah.
I gotta check the chat, see what I missed here. Uh Victoria says seems like James and Maggie have a past. Yeah, they went to high school together. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kat says she loves Aunt Amy.
Mm-hmm.
I identify with her most, she says. Yeah. Ooh, what's that? Hold on. I gotta give her. Oh well, what'd she say? Long-standing feud, Misty says. Oh yeah, talking about the Newmans. Oh, Kat says I saw somewhere that it takes place in Ohio. Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
really?
Oh, Kat says she thinks the Hedges are new to the town. That's why maybe Maggie didn't know them.
Mm.
All right, let me get rid of that. All right, let's get back into here. We got our first scene here. Oh wait, no. All right. Well, wait, no, I don't have a slide for this first scene. So the first scene is just Aunt Amy calling Janet because
Mm-hmm.
Willis, the father, fell off his horse. So Janet rushes over to the ranch. All right. So while she's driving over to the ranch, she calls her brother, Pastor James, up in Chicago there. And while on the phone with James, she passes Daniel Newman, who's fixing his fence. So this is where we get the introduction that there's bad blood between the Hamiltons and the Newmans, because
Mm-hmm.
she says he is lucky his boots are on his side of the fence.
Yep.
So my take on this was when Willis fell off the horse, he like bashed into his fence and broke his fence. Is that how the fence got broken?
I'm assuming so, but maybe not. Maybe he was just
Yeah,
mending the fence.
maybe he was just
Because
yeah.
later
Okay.
on he says that he heard from his foreman that the horse and Willis, he fell off and then they went different directions, I believe, is what I remember. I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah. He said the horse ran away. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
very
wasn't
could,
sure.
yeah, very could be. Very well
Yeah,
could be. Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what was happening there. And oh, I agree, Misty. Misty says the Hamiltons seem a lot more hostile than Daniel did. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah. I was going to mention that later. So I guess the ranches, the Hamiltons and the Newmans, their ranches butt up right against each other.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on here? Yeah.
Yep. Lines, fence
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then we meet Nathan, who is, whoa, excuse me, one of the ranch hands. And then Janet examines Willis, and we see how stubborn he is. He tries to say he is fine and refuses to go to her clinic. She says nothing is broken, but it looks like you hit your head. And he says, I don't think I hit my head, even though he's got blood on it. So, what's your impression of Willis
He's
so
rough around
far
the edges.
after this first? I know, after this first.
Stubborn, he's rough around the edges, and
Yeah.
he's definitely a rancher, you can tell. He's old school, as they say, you know.
Yeah, and he wasn't very likable in this episode.
He was rough. He was a little
Yeah.
rough, but he did soften a little bit, you know, when Janet was talking to him, and you
Near
know.
a little bit near the end, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, with James, that very last scene with
Yes.
James. Yeah.
Mhm.
You kind of felt a little bit sorry for him at the end there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember too, he's angry because his kids ain't helping him. So,
I know. He was on their case the whole episode.
yeah,
The fact that they didn't take over the ranch.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Misty says he is stubborn and strong willed and lives for what he does. Yeah. Oh, she
Mhm.
liked him. Oh, really? He tells it like it is. Yeah, he does. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, he stood up for his
Speaks his mind.
convictions, so I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, this next scene, I absolutely love this next scene. This conversation between Aunt Amy and Daniel Newman when he rides onto the
Mhm.
Hamilton Ranch on his ATV. And you know, Jesse Hutch, he was on that ATV the entire episode.
He did step off for a moment.
His butt was like glued to that ATV.
Yeah. He was standing when he was talking. Remember,
Yeah, he
he
did get
was when
off
he was
and
talking to her.
stand for a minute
Mhm.
or two. Yeah, yeah. So in this conversation between the two of them, we learn that years past, the Newmans have tried to take the Hamiltons' land.
Mhm.
And so Aunt Amy is just not very nice to him. And I don't think he was trying to be mean in this scene.
I don't think he was, but I think there's a.
I don't think he was trying to cause trouble.
I don't think he was, but again, he was trying to get information too. So, you know, you
Yeah.
have to, you know, come in with, you know, sweetness versus, you know, anger. Otherwise, you
Uh-huh.
ain't gonna get the result of the information you want. See, he
Yeah.
knew what he was doing.
Yeah, but he explained that he got concerned when he saw Janet
He
driving
wasn't
by.
concerned for Willis. He's
Uh,
concerned he was gonna get sued.
well, yeah, then he does mention he's there to find out if Willis got hurt on his land and if
Yeah,
he's going to sue him.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
He was just
Misty's
trying to come in smooth. That's all.
but I think he may have been concerned. Misty says I don't think Jesse disliked that fact. He looked like he was having fun on that ATV. All right,
Yeah.
now all right, I'm going to because I like this scene so much, I'm going to play it. Here it is. I got a clip of it. Here we go. I just
Always a
love that.
pleasure.
I love that always a pleasure reply
Mhm.
when she
Yeah.
says, You're not concerned. You're just here to cause trouble. Stay on your side of the fence. But I think he really was concerned. That was the feeling I got.
I mean, in that moment, I think there was a little bit of it what he was saying that it did show he was actually trying to be a little empathetic. I do see that.
Uh
You
huh.
know, but again, we don't know the full history of what's happened either other than what they've said so far. So,
Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
We got to get more of their backstory and
Mhm.
what's exactly going on here. So, love the banter in that little scene. And I like Jesse playing a villain.
Yeah, he does very well. Mhm.
Yeah. And he also plays a villain on When Hope Calls.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny. Without the beard, he looks like a nice, funny guy. But
Mhm.
with that beard, he looks like a villain.
Yeah. He just
the
looks
beard,
rougher and, you know,
yeah,
taking
yeah, the beard
yeah.
really changes his
Mhm.
appearance. Yeah. So, what is your take on Daniel so far?
I mean, I think he's rough and tough. I think he's guarded. I think he's trying to protect his farm as well, and I think he's still learning how to be a rancher, you know.
Hmm.
Um, I think there is a soft spot to him. I do. And I think we'll
Hmm.
see it as the series progresses. We may not see it in front of the Hamiltons, but I think behind the scenes and other, like in his house or maybe with
Hmm.
his family, I think we're going to
Hmm.
see a different side to Daniel. I do.
Yeah, I think this is my take. This is my feeling. I think that Daniel is a nice guy, but they think he's a villain
Right.
because of things that his parents have done and grandparents in the past, you know.
Right. Right. Very well could be.
I think that's what's going to happen here. I think they're misunderstood. Yeah,
Guess we'll
Misty
soon
Misty
find
says you
out.
Misty says you can tell he has met regularly with the Hamiltons being grumpy. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
So let's see. Then we meet Eric. Let me get this slide up here. There's Eric, the cardiologist, Janet's boyfriend. They talk about how busy each of them are. And then she fills him in about Willis falling off his horse. And he mentions that he is doing a fellowship, a cardiologist fellowship. And
Mhm.
fellowships are only temporary. So I'm
Yes.
thinking when his fellowship ends, what's going to happen? Is she going to, and he leaves town, is she going to leave town with him?
I don't know. Maybe she'll fall in love with Daniel.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be
that's
a plot
another thing.
twist?
That's another thing I was going to bring up later. We'll
Plot
chat about
twist.
that later when we get to that next scene, that other scene with Daniel. Yeah, so that's what I was wondering. If fellowship would mean
Mhm.
a temporary stay in town,
Yeah.
unless he gets some permanent job there. That could be later on.
Yeah.
So Janet wants her dad to see Eric because his EKG doesn't look good. He puts
Mhm.
up another fuss and tells her how disgusted he is of her becoming a doctor and not a rancher. Yeah, through this whole episode, he wasn't very nice to his kids.
Yeah, he really wasn't.
No, he wasn't. Aunt Amy, she calls James in Chicago and
Mhm.
tells him how short staffed they are with Willis hurt and the foreman left and Willis trying to buy more cattle. Oh, yeah, she does mention that. She tells him Willis is trying to buy more cattle. Then
Mhm.
Amy begs James to come help. James hands over the reins of the church to some other pastor and he heads home. And you know what? When James got this call, he acted like he didn't want to go home. He acted like he was kind of disgusted.
I think he was hesitant. That's his purpose. That's his calling, as he says. And,
Uh huh.
he's established there and he's got all these people that are relying on him. Kind of
Yeah.
like his dad has the ranch and those people at the ranch are relying on him. It's the same kind of thing. You know what I mean? I
Uh
mean,
huh.
definitely different, but but yeah, I mean, I think he wouldn't have moved away if he didn't want to go in a different direction. So yeah, he
Mm
was
hmm.
he was hesitant for sure.
Mm hmm. Yeah. So Kat agreed with something you said. I'm not sure what it was. Misty says, let me just take a moment to say, wow, the inside of that church is gorgeous. Oh, yeah, that was a huge church.
Yes. The stained
Yeah.
glass windows were, oh my gosh, they were amazing.
Mm hmm. Mm hmm.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So let's see. I know I didn't give you any notes, but do you want to try summarizing some of these scenes here?
Sure, I can wing it.
You can wing it. Can you do
So
that?
we have
Not much.
Pastor James.
That
Yes,
much.
he
Okay.
he uh he goes ahead and travels home. He
Mm-hmm.
gets it set up so he can go stay for a couple days. And so
Mm-hmm.
Aunt Amy welcomes him home, gives him a big hug, and then I think when he gets home, he goes and sees his dad, and his dad is, happy to see him, but still like gives him a hard time. Again, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
just like you said, throughout the whole series, the whole episode, he's constantly on them about how they're not ranchers on the ranch with him and keeping the
Yeah.
family tradition alive, the legacy.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. His father kind of tells him how disappointed he is in him for not taking over the ranch.
Mhm. Yeah,
And we learn in this scene that he and his father don't have a good relationship.
yeah,
Yeah.
very distant, very distant.
Mm-hmm. So James, let's see. What else did I want to say about this scene? James says to him, Amy tells me you need help. And his dad says, we're getting by. And then James asks if Sherry is in the horse barn. Now, when he asked about Sherry, I thought he was talking about a horse named
Right.
Sherry. I thought that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, I for whatever reason I didn't catch her name
Oh,
when
you
I
didn't?
watched it. So then when, she came into the barn with him and she's talking to him, I was like, "Oh, okay, now I get it."
Yeah, but apparently Sherry is this blonde woman who is also a ranch hand. So there's
Yes.
Sherry there. So we meet Sherry. Let's see. She tells him how short staffed they are once again. She is concerned about her and Nathan's future, the other ranch hand. He says you got to have faith. And you know what? When he said that, it reminded me of Sylvester Stallone.
Right.
There's one of Sylvester Stallone's movie, Cobra. Have you ever seen the movie Cobra where
Yeah,
he
I
plays this
saw that.
cop
Yeah.
with Brigitte
Hmm.
Nielsen?
Yep.
Well, these bad guys are out to kill Brigitte Nielsen, and he says, "Oh, they're not going to get you." And she says, "How do you know?" And he says, "You gotta have faith." So that reminded me of that when he said that. So one thing I was wondering about Sherry here, why didn't the writers like try to hook up Sherry and James instead of James and Maggie?
I don't know. Maybe she's already got a love interest with one of the other ranch hands.
Oh, I don't know. But
I
yeah,
know we don't know
that
yet. Maybe
that's
we're
one
gonna find out.
that's one thing I thought about while I was watching this episode.
Hmm.
Is what's wrong with Sherry? She's like part of the family
Yeah.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah, part of the family, meaning he's known her his whole life, and she probably took care of him and babysat. Like, come on, Chad.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's Missy saying? He was there a year and probably just feeling established, and now he has to head out. Who are you talking to? I'd be comfortable because a pastor's influence on a congregation is built on connection. And he's talking about leaving the church. Is that what she's talking about? I'm not sure what she's talking about, Misty. There. Oh, James has a history with Maggie. Well, they went to high school together.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you could tell there was sparks there. Come on, Chad.
Yeah, yeah, you could tell there was
Hmm.
something going on there. If I put the
Hmm.
pictures like that, oh, that's not as good. The pictures are smaller.
Yeah, either way, it don't matter to me.
We'll do it that way.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. What's the next scene? The next scene, we get a scene between the siblings, between James and Janet. They sit down for dinner with Aunt Amy. Amy mentions how competitive Janet and James are when they argue over a sandwich. Amy gets upset when she finds out James will only be there a few days, and she begs him to stay a few weeks and tells him how much they need him. So you can see the writing on the wall here that
Yes.
James, he ain't going anywhere. He's going to stay and help out.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did peek a little bit on this. I know what happens, and I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
Oh, did you read a synopsis of the show? So
Yeah.
did I. So did
Yeah.
I. But I didn't read it until after I saw this episode.
Me too. I didn't read it till afterwards either,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh,
So it says in the synopsis on Great American Family's
don't give
website.
it
What?
away.
Well,
Don't give it away.
they can just go to the web. Don't give it away. All right.
Maybe they don't
I
want
won't
to have a
say. I
spoiler,
won't say.
Chad.
Oh, Victoria thinks James and Maggie had a romantic past when they were younger. Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, that could be.
Maybe she's the one that got away, Chad.
Oh, there's always someone, right? At least for these people in these movies and TV shows, there's always
Right?
someone.
Always, always. And then there's a backup to that one too. So
There's a backup. There's the one that got away, and then there's one that okay. I
that's the
guess
rebound guy. That's how you shoot
I
down
guess
girl.
they will do, right? I guess they will
Yes.
do for
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, all right. I was gonna have you take a stab at this one, but I got to do this one because this scene killed me. This was one of the ridiculous scenes. Okay, so we meet Maggie. She and James went to high school together. She owns this cafe where James goes to have lunch. The cafe is named after her grandmother, and she serves her grandmother's lemonade, a secret lemonade recipe where the
Mhm.
secret ingredient is lemons. So he says he is starving. He's been working on the ranch all morning. He's starving and orders a roast beef sandwich. And even though he is starving, Maggie only brings him half a sandwich. Did you notice that?
Yes,
The
I
poor guy
did.
says he's starving. She brings him half a sandwich instead of a whole sandwich.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, well, maybe that's how they come in this restaurant, you know.
She's like the sandwich Nazi. She's like, only half a sandwich for you.
Only half sandwich for you.
I only have sandwich for you. Yeah, that was funny.
Nice
That
little
was funny.
Seinfeld reference, Chad.
I know. And apparently, like I said before, this cafe has no kitchen because she
Oh,
she gets the sandwich. Oh,
did I
can
lose
you hear
you?
me? No.
Now I can.
Oh, now you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got a pop up here. I lost connection for a second. It's reconnecting. Okay. So yeah, she gets the sandwiches and lemonade from behind the hostess counter. And those sandwiches, did you see them? They were sitting on the counter under this cake cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm wondering how many hours have those sandwiches been there?
Well, we will never know, Chad, because in the show, in the movie series, whatever, it's always freshly made. Okay.
I mean, people are going to get sick eating at the Daisy May Cafe.
Yeah, but maybe, like I was saying, maybe they have those little stand-up coolers where it kind of sits in there, you know? Maybe she's got them pre-made and she just takes the saran wrap off and just comes and brings it to you. Okay? That could be. I'm just saying it could be.
Those sandwiches weren't refrigerated. They were
No.
sitting under that cake cover. Yeah, I could see them right there. That's where she got them from.
Yep.
What are people saying here? Let's see. I gotta read the chats here. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I don't. Oh wait, always. Oh wait, where am I? Hold on, I gotta see. Where someone's laughing at something. Oh, Misty. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Goodness, the look in James' eyes when he gazed at Maggie. Misty says, "Okay." Kat says she knew what I was going to say about the cafe. She says half a sandwich. What? I know. I know that was funny. That was pretty funny. Oh, Kat says reminds her of sandwich shops in London. The sandwiches
Oh,
sit out for hours. Oh, they do? Oh, geez,
see?
that's pretty
See?
gross.
Maybe she went to London and learned how to cook. You never know, Chad.
Yeah.
Never.
Okay. So then, so then, oh, I meant to ask you. Now I noticed she cut that sandwich diagonally, that half a sandwich.
Yes.
So do you cut your sandwiches diagonally or like horizontal or vertical, or how do you cut them?
Depends. If I only want two, I cut it diagonally. If I want four little sandwiches, I do it the other way.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's a good
Depends
answer.
on if I'm sharing. If I want to share only one and I want three, that I mean, just saying.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Oh, there's another thing that killed me about this scene. Maggie gets another customer. So James like stands up and thinks he has to leave. So he says, "I'm gonna go." So he
Yeah.
gets up without eating his sandwich, even though he said he was starved. And yeah, it's like, chill, boy. You can sit there and eat your sandwich.
No,
It
he was
doesn't matter.
uncomfortable, Chad. He was
Doesn't matter if
uncomfortable.
somebody else came in.
Mm-mm. He was uncomfortable. He said, "Oh man, I'm a pastor and I'm having some feelings right now. I need to grab my sandwich and go."
Oh, you think
Okay?
that's what was going on?
That's
Oh, you think
exactly what I
so?
think. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Mhm.
didn't pick up on that. Okay.
Yeah, I think
All
that's
right.
what it was. Yeah.
All right. All right. That's an idea. That's an idea.
Hmm.
Okay, so now let's see. Here, you want to describe this scene?
Yeah, so we have
Okay.
Pastor James and Janet, and they're walking along and they're talking, and they come upon Mr. Daniel Newman, who comes around the
Mhm.
corner on his little ATV. And I'm trying to remember exactly what he had said. He said Dr. Hamilton, but then she said, just make sure you stay on your side of the fence or something. Didn't she say that
Mhm.
too?
Mhm.
I can't remember why I know what it was. He was talking about um she said, "Oh, I thought you weren't supposed to, or you left town." And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
"Well, I'm back to help run the ranch or whatever." And then he starts talking about new ways to farm or to
Mm-hmm.
ranch, and
Mm-hmm.
he goes, you better learn, or you're gonna get left behind."
Mm-hmm.
Which
Mm-hmm.
makes me think he's up to some weird new
Oh, you think so?
thing. Yes,
Okay. Yeah,
that's gonna be his new idea to take over their farm. See.
he mentions about being back in town. He says he promised his father that he would take over the land when he
Hmm.
passed. And he also mentions that he got an MBA in Ann Arbor,
Oh, that's
Michigan.
right. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
he did too. Yep.
yeah. And he mentions that something brought him back to Crossroad Springs. So I was thinking, what brought him back is one thing I'm
Janet.
wondering.
It's
Well, this
Janet.
is
I
another
bet
thing.
you.
This is another thing. Yeah, this is another thing. Kat on X said maybe who brought him back, not what. And I
Oh,
thought, ooh, maybe who brought him
wow.
back. And like you said, maybe it was Janet.
Maybe
So
he had
I'm
the hots with
so
Janet.
I was going to ask you, do you think Daniel has the hots for Janet?
I do. I think he
Do you?
does.
You
Hmm.
think so?
I think he had a
Oh,
crush on her when he was younger. I mean, come on. You got two families. It's kind of like Romeo and Juliet. Come on now.
uh-huh,
They live on opposite sides of the fence,
uh-huh, uh-huh.
and he saw her from afar or across the fence when he was
Uh-huh.
younger, and I
Yeah.
guarantee you he liked her. So yeah, I
Okay.
think I
Okay.
think that's what brought him back to the farm,
Okay.
besides
You
his families, needing help or whatever, the family needing help at the ranch. But I
okay.
think that was also a part of
All
it.
right. All right. Yeah, that's one thing Kat made me start thinking. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Misty says, I strongly think Janet is very much liked by Daniel. Oh, she agrees. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Victoria thinks Daniel's up to something. Oh, she saw the second episode already. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to find out what happens then in the second episode. So James and Aunt Amy are in the barn, reminiscing about James and Janet playing in the barn with friends when they were kids. James sees a cross shining through the side of the barn. I thought that was pretty cool when he looked up and saw
Yeah.
that cross shining. I thought that was
Hmm.
pretty neat. He also finds a cowboy hat. And I think when he puts that hat on, he kind of walks around and I think he thinks about what he gave up to be a pastor. I
Yeah,
think is
he
kind of
was
what,
because he was feeling the wood. He was remembering his life
yeah,
at the
yeah.
at the ranch, and
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right. It was like a progression to then looking up and seeing the cross, and
Mm-hmm.
then journeying over to his cowboy hat, and then
Uh-huh.
putting it on, saying, "Okay, I've this is my calling now."
Uh-huh.
In a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of the feeling I got.
Mhm.
All
Me
right.
too.
Now we are back in the cafe with no kitchen.
Maybe we'll see a kitchen later, Chad. I
We
mean,
we meet the Hedges, and you can see in that picture, see those sandwiches right underneath. Let me blow this up. See, you can see those sandwiches right underneath that cake cover.
it's the cake cover.
And
That's normal, Chad.
that's where she gets the sandwiches from. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Those
pretty normal actually. I
those
was thinking it was something else. That's pretty normal in cafes.
yeah, but you got meat in there. It needs to be refrigerated, man.
True. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. All right, so Maggie meets the Hedges here. They walk into the cafe. They're ordering food from her. Tina orders two sandwiches that are on the counter under the cake cover, like I mentioned. Lewis checks the money in his pocket and realizes he can't afford two and tells Maggie, just give us one. Once again, Maggie gets the sandwiches and the lemonade from behind the hostess desk, and she brings them two sandwiches rather than one and tells them that the second sandwich is on the house. And you notice she brought them whole sandwiches, not just half sandwiches like she brought
With
James.
salad.
With
With
salad.
salad.
That's the next thing I was going to make up. Whole sandwiches with a salad. So
Yeah.
she's tossing salads behind that hostess desk, as well as pouring lemonade and getting those sandwiches ready.
She's got it all back there,
She's
Chad.
got it
You
all
don't
back
know.
behind that counter. Oh, I thought that was pretty funny.
She's got what they call a smart kitchen, Chad.
Smart kitchen. Uh, Misty says how poor they are. They can only afford one sandwich. I know. Maggie was sweet though. Oh yeah. Well, Victoria says Willis was talking about the reduction in water. He was. Oh, maybe in the next episode. And I'm wondering if something isn't
Oh,
draining their water, similar to a situation that happened on When Hope Calls,
did I not tell you, Chad?
or on,
Oh, it
or
wasn't
is
you
that,
I was talking to.
or maybe it
Steve
was
I was
on,
talking to.
or did that happen on When Hope Calls or When Calls the Heart? It happened on one of those shows, right?
Oh, I don't know. I'm talking about this one. I told
What?
somebody today about what I
What?
thought Daniel was doing at the end of this episode.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get
Okay.
into that. Oh, Willis. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That happened on When Hope on When Calls the Heart. Oh, that happened on When Calls the Heart. Someone was draining
Mm,
water from the town. That's right. You're right.
gotcha.
Okay, I do remember that. Okay. All right. I didn't. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll got to see that second episode and find out
Mm-hmm.
what Victoria's talking about. Let's see what we got. What's next? Well, you want to talk about this one? The
Yeah,
short, easy
so
scene here.
yep. So we see Nathan. He's in the one horse stall, and he's I don't know if he's laying hay down or if he's picking it up, and you could just tell he's really tired. And so all of a sudden the wheelbarrow falls over, and
Yeah.
Pastor James hears that he's over in another stall, a couple of stalls over, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on? Are you getting enough sleep?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll catch up on the weekends." And
Mm-hmm.
he said he's working security at another job at night or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like. I'm fine. I'm fine. And so Pastor James is like, hey, why don't you take 30 minutes and, go rest your eyes? And he's like, no, no, seriously, I need to work. He's like, I'm not asking, I'm telling.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes, well, I guess I better not disagree with the boss. And he hands him the shovel and he
Mm-hmm.
goes off to go rest his eyes for, like 30 minutes or so.
Boy, you have a really good memory. I mean, you're just winging this, and you described everything that happened in that scene. How do you
Yeah,
remember those details?
I
Wow,
can. I can. I
wow,
don't know why.
that's good. I always told you you'd be good at memorizing scripts and
Yeah.
lines. Wow. Yeah. So this was just another scene, kind of to let the viewers know that the ranch is struggling and they can't afford to pay their employees, and this poor guy has to get a part-time job to help pay his bills. That type of thing.
Yeah.
Then we get another conversation between Willis and James. Excuse me. And I gotta say, they're on this nice covered bridge. The
Oh, it's
scenery,
beautiful.
yeah, the scenery in this show in this episode is really good.
Well,
Um,
and I was going to say, somebody said it was in Ohio, but I swear I saw mountains in one of the scenes.
well, the show is filmed in Toronto or around Toronto somewhere.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I need to move to Toronto. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, me too, because they
Yeah,
were beautiful.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's where the show is filmed,
Mm,
somewhere around there. So they have a little bit of an argument about someone's true calling in life. Willis expresses disappointment again that neither Janet nor James wanted to be a rancher. Willis asks, who's going to take over this ranch when I'm gone? And James gets disgusted and he walks off. He walks back over to the house and he meets Janet on the steps and they sit down in front of the house there. And they reminisce about their mother, who taught them to care more about others than themselves. And she encouraged them to go into service careers. So that
mhm.
must be why she became a doctor and he became a pastor, because of their mother's influence.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I gotta check the chat here and see what we missed here. Oh,
I
Misty.
almost wonder, like,
What?
for Pastor James, like, if something happened when he was growing up that, like he had a moment where he needed faith or he found faith
Mm-hmm.
to kind of guide him towards that path.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering about that because I feel like I think everybody has a calling, but I think sometimes, people are directed towards something that happened. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean?
Yeah.
And that
Oh yeah, yeah.
kind of brings into focus of the
Mm-hmm.
direction they want to go or whatever. So I'm
Oh
just
yeah, for
curious about
sure.
that.
For sure.
Hmm.
Curious to know if something happened when he was younger.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point. Kat says, too bad they couldn't have filmed in a real cafe. Oh, they obviously
Yeah.
repurposed, yeah, something to make Maggie's Cafe say, yeah, they probably didn't. You're right. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Oh, Misty says, cricket is amazing. Your memory. Yeah, it is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Misty agrees. The scenery is lovely. Yeah, okay. Misty says, are they the only two kids? As far as we know, yeah.
Yeah, as far as we know,
Wow, a
yeah.
family farm, and both kids are not encouraged by one parent to stick with the family trade. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is true. So let's see. You want to describe them talking to their landlord?
Sure.
All right.
So they I'm assuming they walked out from the cafe or whatever, and they run into their landlord, and uh oh gosh, I'm trying to remember their names. What are their names again, Chad? These two?
Tina and Lewis.
Tina and Lewis, thank you. See, I didn't remember that. Lewis is Lewis is, talking to the landlord saying, hey, we're a little short this month. Can we, pay you at the end of the month? I promise, I'm looking
Mhm.
for a job, and I promise I'll get you the rest by the end of the month. And the guy kind of hesitates, but then he you know, Lewis reaches out his hand and says, to shake his hand, and he says, okay.
Mhm.
And so then,
Mhm.
they kind of hug each other, and they're like, thank God, we can wait for a little bit. And my inclination on this scene was, I
What?
feel like Lewis is going to get a job at the ranch.
Oh, that's what I was just about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he tells the landlord that he's looking for work, and I'm thinking, well,
Mm-hmm.
the ranch needs help. Yeah.
Yep.
So I predict he's going to work on the ranch,
Yep.
and I hope it works out for him better than it did on When Hope Calls.
Yes, me too.
Because remember his character on When Hope
Yes.
Calls, he
He
was thinking
worked
about buying a
every
ranch. So he worked on Tessa's ranch for a day, and he found out he was allergic to hay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
So
that's what I
hopefully
was thinking.
he can stick with one job too, because remember he worked in all the
Yeah,
different ones.
yeah, I did. Yeah, yep. Misty says, "Isn't John's character on When Hope Calls looking for work too?" No, on When Hope Calls, he's a millionaire. Remember, he struck gold, and he's a
Mhm.
millionaire now, so he's not looking for work. But he was thinking about buying something, so that's why he was doing all those jobs. He was thinking about buying something and starting like a second career. So let's see. Janet tells James, oh, yeah, they're sitting around in the living room, Janet, James, and Aunt Amy. Janet tells them that she saw their dad's bank statement and it is not good. They are short-handed, they're running out of money, and the farm is hanging on by a thread. So another scene that kind of emphasizes that.
Yeah.
James and Willis. Okay, this was a pretty good scene. James and Willis are in the barn. James tells his dad he's decided to stay longer. His dad tells him he has a deal brewing. He is going to buy more cattle. And James is like, where are you going to get the money for that? His dad snaps and says, don't tell me how to run my business. James promises that he will take care of him and the family. His dad says, this farm has been in my family for generations. I can't be the one to lose it. So that was
Mhm.
the part, that was the scene I was talking about earlier, where you kind of feel sorry for Willis there at the end there when he says that.
Yeah. I liked how he was like, Dad, are you sure we can do this? And he's like, you questioning me about my
I
ability
know.
to run the farm? And I was
Yeah.
like, oh boy, you just got in trouble. And he's like, no, sir.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, that's a good comeback right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then we get this ending scene with Daniel Newman, where we're left wondering what he's up to. So again, we see him on this ATV, and he's taking pictures of the Hamilton Ranch, and
Yeah.
then he's writing in a notebook.
Hmm.
So what are you thinking he's up to? What are your thoughts?
Well, he had like a little like binocular scope. Okay. So I'm thinking, because if I remember correctly, I thought I saw like a little deck right there, or a little oh, what do you call it, a dock or whatever. And I'm wondering if he's looking at the level of the water on the poles to
Oh,
see if
really?
it's, that's what I think. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
I
like,
don't know. I don't know if there's a dock there, but I'm like, there's got to be
oh,
something that he's looking at to write numbers or something in a ledger. It's got to be something like that.
oh, Misty. I was thinking what Misty is thinking, the property line dispute. That's kind of what I was thinking, that
Oh,
he was kind of like figuring out where the property lines were.
yeah, that could be too. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Mm. maybe it has to do with the water drying up. If the water dries up and it's becomes land, maybe there's some clause in the agreement or something.
Uh-huh. Oh, Misty says, will they be selling land to make payment, perhaps to Daniel? Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, could be, could be.
And maybe
And
he's prospecting his future endeavors.
he
Because
did have what?
remember Willis said I got a deal brewing.
Yeah, Will says he's going to buy more cattle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to buy the cattle from Daniel, from the
I don't
Newmans. No,
know.
he would never do that. No, he would never
I
do
don't
that.
know. Daniel was pretty adamant about at making sure he's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
don't
what
know.
what was I going to say? Wait, I forgot I was going to say something. Oh, he did have a camera, right? When he was sitting on that ATV, he wasn't he
I don't
taking
know if it was a
pictures?
camera or like a binocular scope. It could have
Oh,
been.
I thought he had a camera. Let
It
me
looks like one of those single binocular scopes to me, but it could have a camera on it.
Oh, okay. Now I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, all right.
Could
All
be. I
right.
don't know.
Okay. So that's it for the first episode.
Yeah.
What's your first impression so far of the show?
So the first episode is always kind of like you're kind of waiting to see how
Yeah.
the storyline unfolds. You kind
Mm-hmm.
of meet the characters,
Right.
and
Right.
you kind of get an idea of what's coming next in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of too hard to tell right now. I think the lineup of characters is pretty well blended. I think they
Mm-hmm.
look like they could all be family. Um, the chemistry between all of them is there. So yeah, I think it's as far as character and storyline,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good. We'll see how it plays out, but it didn't hurt when Pastor James was playing guitar either. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, like you said, the pilot episodes of TV shows are all just about
Mhm.
introducing the characters,
Right.
letting the viewers know who is who. So hopefully we'll get some backstories on each one and
Yeah.
find out what makes them tick. And what do you think? Do you think we're going to meet more Newmans, or you think Daniel's the only one?
Oh, he's got to have more Newmans.
Yeah, there's got to be more somewhere, right?
There's got to be more somewhere. Yeah. Got to
Yeah,
be.
that's what I was wondering. Yeah, that's one thing I was thinking. But
Yeah.
but so far, I think it's off to a good start. I think the actors are really
Mhm.
good on this
Oh
show.
yeah, I think they're all really very well, like, I don't know if that's the term I could use, like, well read. Like, I feel like they really bring to life the character that they're
Hmm.
portraying. So
Yeah,
yeah. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. And I watched this I think I watched it like 3 times getting ready for this podcast episode. And you know what? It kept my interest the whole all 3 times I watched it. Like I never got bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you never know with new series. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it could start out slow and then you get into the good stuff, but
Right.
I feel
Right.
like in this one, I think the whole setting being Western, first of all,
Uh
everybody's
huh.
like, ooh, it's Western.
Uh
So you're
huh.
already kind of hooked in there. And then, you have the faith portion of it, where you have Pastor James who comes in, and then you have Janet the doctor. So me, I'm like, ooh, she's in the medical field. So
Uh
it,
huh.
it's bringing in, I think, a vast group of audience,
Uh huh.
that
Yeah.
it's
Oh
very
yeah.
diverse in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it would be, I think anybody could, start watching it and like it. I really
Oh
do.
yeah. Yeah. And like you said, I think there's a lot of good stuff to come.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
I think, yeah,
definitely.
like you said, some shows start off slow and then get really good. I think maybe that's what's going to happen with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see some line dancing though.
Some line dancing. You want to see line dancing?
Yes, it's
You
Western. Come
you,
on.
you want to see Maggie and James line dancing?
Sure, why not? Why not?
Misty says she liked it. I was engaged the whole time. Yeah, so was I. I'm curious to know what happens next because they left stuff open. Yeah. It's beautiful. The core cast is great. Yeah, I agree. She likes the Western feel and the
Yeah.
touches of faith and family. Yeah, that's true too.
Mhm.
That faith aspect of it. There was a
Yes.
couple things I thought I was ridiculous, like the cafe scenes, like I mentioned before. But also, What do you, Jonathan Stoddard?
Yes.
Do you think he looks like a pastor?
I mean,
he's, I mean, he's a hunky guy.
yeah, but who's to say Jesus wasn't a hunky guy, Chad? I mean, come on now.
Oh yeah, he probably was. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's true. That's
It
true. But I
doesn't matter.
mean,
It doesn't matter if they're hunky, if they're
what,
not. I mean,
what
it's
took
all
me?
in how he gives that delivery. It's
Yeah,
all
but
it is.
what took me out a little bit of it was his handsome good looks. Because he just doesn't look like a pastor. I mean, you take some homely looking guy like me. Now
Oh, whatever.
I could play a pastor, but this guy looks like a GQ model. So I was like, I don't know if I'm buying this guy
Hey,
being a
that's
pastor.
probably why he's got a full church back in Chicago, Chad.
But I think he looks great as a cowboy.
Yeah, he really does. He's
Yeah, he
got that
does.
cowboy look to him
Yeah, he's
too.
got the cowboy look. So I'm definitely
Mhm.
buying him as a cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did Misty say? I know they're probably talking about that. Ah.
Oh, Misty agrees. She said she never had a pastor that attractive. I know.
Boy, there'd be so many more people going to church every Sunday.
I know. I know. That's true. That's
Not
true.
terrible.
Yeah, but good show. Looking forward to see what's coming next.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Can't wait.
So new episodes of this show premieres on Thursdays on Great American Pure Flix, and they premiere on Saturdays on Great American Family and G Fam Plus.
Okay.
Now hold on here. I gotta wait a minute. I gotta ask Kat. You signed up for G Fam Plus. Kat in the chat. What is Kat saying? Kat says pastors come in all shapes, sizes, and looks. That's
Mhm.
true. I've seen some good looking pastors. Oh, have you? Okay. So Kat, answer this question in the chat. You signed up for G Fam Plus. What's it like? Was it worth it, or what's it? I want to know about this G Fam Plus. So maybe Kat, you can
Don't you
drop a
get
note.
virtual screenings before they're actually shown?
No, that's on if you on Great
Oh, that's the
American
Pure Flix
Pureflix. If
premium.
you
That's right.
premium, yeah, that's what that's for. The GFam Plus is just they just stream movies, I guess, and shows that
Oh,
are
that's
on.
that one 24/7 one. Yeah.
Yeah, they stream movies and shows that are on Great American Living, like I guess, and you can watch these movies that air, but I don't know if they rerun these movies.
Yeah.
Like they'll premiere this next episode on Saturday, but I don't know if you can. I guess they rerun them. I don't know. That's what I'd like to find out.
Yeah, I don't think you can find them and play them, but you have to
No,
catch them
no,
when it's
you
aired,
can't get
right?
anything on
Yeah.
demand, and you can't record anything. You
Gotcha.
just. Oh, Kat says she tried to sign up for it, but she couldn't. Oh, don't know why. Oh, she didn't. Oh, she couldn't sign up for it. Do the things that air the same on Great American Family, or do they just stream shows, films as soon as they air on Great American? Yeah, the GFam Plus. I'm wondering, like on Saturday nights, I don't think like this show airs at 8 o'clock like it does on the cable channel. I'm not sure about that.
Mhm.
I don't know if they show it at the same exact time because there's commercials on the cable channel and there's no commercials on GFam Plus. So I don't know if they air it at a different time. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'd like to find out though. All right, so that wraps up.
Well, wait, hold
What?
on, Chad.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about you. You wanted us to bring something from the episode like we did
Yeah.
on the When Hope Calls episodes. Hey,
Yes.
what did you call it? What do you call it? Bring
The
a
mystery item.
mystery item. Yes, yes. We
Mhm.
mystery item. Okay.
Did you bring it?
I almost forgot to bring one, but at the last minute I remembered. And I'm like, "Oh, I got that. I got a mystery item that you do."
All
Okay.
right, so you're gonna go first this time. I
I'm
always
going
go
to
first.
I'm going to go first.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Well, wait, let me try to guess. You brought a
You
sandwich.
okay, you know me way too well. You know me way too well
Did you really bring a
because
sandwich?
I brought half of a roast beast sandwich with extra pickles, just like Maggie gave James.
That's right, Pastor James. I love it. That is awesome.
So now, if you didn't bring a sandwich, let's see. Uh, what would I was trying to think? What would you bring? Because I was trying to think what to bring, and the sandwich was the only thing I could think of.
There was other items in the show,
There
Chad.
were other. Right? Did you bring like a glass of lemonade?
I don't know. You ready for it?
All right.
Is that your guess?
That's my guess. I don't know what else. I don't. I can't think of what else to. What's your guess? Uh-oh. Oh, it was like a big. Oh, a guitar. That's a good one because James played the guitar.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one. That
yep.
I never even thought of that.
Yep. My
Yeah.
mystery item.
Oh, okay.
Even though I
Okay.
don't know how to play it.
Oh, all right. You don't know how to play it? What do you mean?
No, I was taking lessons for a little while and it's been so long ago. I think I forgot everything I learned. So
Oh,
I
okay.
need to get back at it. I would really love to play, but
No, okay.
yeah.
Oh, Kat says on GFAM Plus, they stream most of the movies. They do not have any syndicated shows. Right, they don't like Murder She Wrote. She's talking about and
Mhm.
Columbo and all that stuff. Yeah, that's what's nice about it. They can't show some of the movies due to rights. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, chat. What's she saying? Hold on. They can't show some of the movies due to rights issues. Oh, really? I think they
Oh.
try to sync up the show times as much as possible. Oh, all right. She says, I think they fill in with stuff from Great American Living. Oh, they changed the name. It's Great American, or it's Faith and Living, or Faith and Family, and I forget what it's called now.
Hmm.
Yeah, they changed the name, I think, didn't they, of the Great American Living? It used to be. Now it's Faith, Great American. I forget what it's called now.
Yeah, I
Faith
don't
and
remember
Family or
either.
something. Yeah, I forget. I
Faith
forget.
and family, maybe? I don't know.
I forget. Oh, Misty loves your guitar.
Oh, thank you.
You got to learn how to play them. I've always wanted to
No,
learn how
well,
to play the
actually,
guitar.
this isn't mine. This is my daughter's. I
Oh,
have a
okay.
different one, but this one was smaller, so I figured I'd show this one. And
Okay,
plus,
I
it's
got you.
blue, and I was wearing blue, so I had to
Oh,
match.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I've always wanted to learn guitar.
Yeah, I really want to. The
Yeah.
song I was learning to play was "Every Rose Has Its Thorn."
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a really good one to learn on.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, I don't have a guitar. Someday I got to get a guitar sometime. Figure
yeah.
out how to play it.
Hmm.
Are they hard? You took lessons. Is it hard to instrument to learn?
Uh, no, like I had sheet music and then I was, once I got the chords down, I could remember how to play it, but I mean, it's not easy at all. I mean, I think people pick it up pretty quickly and once they do pick it up, they can play pretty much anything, but it's I just love it because you're playing it and you hear the song, you know what I mean? And that's what's
Mm-hmm.
so cool about
Oh
a
yeah.
guitar and
Oh
how
yeah.
it sounds, and
Mm-hmm.
when you start hearing that song and you're playing it, it's really cool. It's really
Uh-huh.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Misty can play the piano. She said she learned November Rain. What's November Rain?
Oh, November Rain.
You know that
Yes.
one? Who's
Yeah.
that? Who does that? Whose song is
I
that?
think it's Guns N' Roses too, isn't it?
Oh, that's Guns N' Roses? I don't know.
I think.
Oh, okay.
I know the song though.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that is it for tonight. Um, what are we calling the fans here? What's the cross? Are we calling them Springies or Springers? Springies?
Springers.
Springers?
I think the Springers is good.
You like Springers?
Or Springbacks. I don't know. What do we call them?
Springbacks? Spring. Oh, Kat says there was a glitch when they first released it. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, she hasn't tried to sign up for it. Okay, all right.
Or Chad, you can ask
What?
the people on here or even after the episode and tell them to come up with the name so we can well,
Mm-hmm.
actually, we need to find out from Great American Family or PureFlix what they're going to be using as hashtags because
Well,
they may have already came up with one.
they use hashtag Crossroad Springs. That's what
They
they.
don't do like Hardee's or anything like that. They
That's what
haven't
I
come
was
up with
trying
one
to
yet.
come up with. That's why I said Springies,
Okay.
Springies or
Okay.
Springers. Yeah, that's what I was trying to come up with.
All right. I think we need to think more on this.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
because when I hear Springers, I think of Jerry Springer, and I
That's
don't
what
want
I was
that.
thinking. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking too. That's what I was
So
thinking too. Yeah.
let's come up with something else. I think we can come up with something
You,
good.
you, you don't like
Maybe
you don't like springies?
I do, but it just sounds funny to
Or
me.
or what about crossroaders or crossroadies? I don't know. I'm just
Crossroaders ain't bad. Crossroaders ain't
crossroaders.
bad. Yeah, crossroaders or um, cross. Well, no, I was gonna say crossies, but that don't make sense
Crossies.
anymore.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
Yeah,
Crosses, crossers. No, crossers. No, no. Yeah, well, I got to think more about that.
yeah, we need to think more. Yep,
Hmm. Hmm.
but yeah,
All right, so we will see you sometime next week for the second episode. Until then, you keep the faith, keep smiling, keep your friends close, and keep your great American family closer.
bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Yeah.
Yoo-hoo! Bye.